Hello, dog lovers. Welcome to Canine Connection, the go-to place for all things dog-related. Today, we're looking into the top 6 commands every dog should know. Whether you have a new puppy or an older furry friend, mastering these basic commands will make your life, and your dog's life, so much easier. Practicing these commands will give you a higher level of control with your dog in all kinds of situations. Let's get started. Number 1. Sit command. First up, we have the sit command. Teaching your dog to sit is a fundamental skill that lays the foundation for many other commands. Asking your dog to sit before certain activities can be highly beneficial. It also helps set the dog's mind in a calmer state and can give you the ability to connect with your dog before starting a particular activity. Here are some scenarios where you can ask your dog to sit before putting down their bowl of food, before exiting or entering the front door or access to a yard. Ask your dog to sit before allowing people to pet them, so as to create a calmer meeting, and any other instances where you need the dog to be in a more receptive and calm state of mind. Here's how you can do it. First, hold a treat close to your dog's nose. Second, move your hand up over their head and slightly back towards the back of their head, allowing their nose to follow the treat and causing their head to tilt back and bottom to lower to the ground. Once they're in a sitting position, say sit and give them the treat. Say the command the second their bottom hits the floor and follow the command with the treat. Repeat this process, gradually reducing the use of treats as your dog becomes more familiar with the command. Always reward them for successful stays, initially with treats, and transition to praise only to phase out treats. Number 2. Down command. Next on our list is the down command. This is a useful command for various situations and helps your dog learn impulse control. It is also immensely useful for situations like having the dog be in a more passive state of rest. For example, if you are walking your dog and run into a friend in the street and engage in conversation, ask your dog to go to the down position, letting the dog know you will be staying in that particular spot for a while. It is also useful when you want the dog in a more restful/passive position, like sitting at a cafe. Here's how you can teach it. First, start with your dog in a sitting position. Then, hold a treat in your hand and lower it to the ground in front of them. Be sure to keep it close to their body and not cause them to take a step forward to get to the treat. As your dog follows the treat to the ground, say down. Once they are lying down, reward them with the treat. Practice this command regularly to reinforce the behavior. Number 3. Wait command. The wait command is handy in situations where you want your dog to pause briefly. It's particularly useful before crossing the street or entering/exiting a door. Asking them to sit and wait before their food, at thresholds, and even access to the car. Here's how to teach it. First, it is helpful to use a leash for clear communication and guidance to your dog. Second, ask your dog to sit. Third, hold the leash firmly and say wait. Next, take a step back. If your dog starts to move, use the leash to bring them back and repeat the command. Repeat step 4 while each time increasing distance and duration. Reward and praise when they successfully wait. Number 4. Stay command. Now, let's move on to the stay command. Teaching your dog to stay is crucial for their safety and your peace of mind. The difference between the wait command and a stay is that the wait should communicate to your dog that a brief pause and you will return to your dog promptly. But a stay communicates a longer wait, in which they will need to enter a calmer state of mind, less alert, for a longer pause. It is important to practice the stay at different distances and with varying distractions to solidify the reliability of them staying in a designated spot. This command will also come in handy when practicing the place command. Follow these steps. First, have your dog sit or lie down. Second, hold your hand up, palm facing out, and say stay. Third, take a step back. If your dog stays in place, reward and praise them. Gradually increase the distance, distractions, and duration as your dog becomes more comfortable with the command. Also, practice turning around so as to build the reliability of the stay whether they are facing you or not. Continue to add distance, distractions, and duration of time of the sustained command to build reliability. Always reward them for successful stays. Number 5. Come command. Having a reliable recall is essential for your dog's safety. The come command is your go-to for bringing your dog back to you. This command can save your dog's life, so use as many opportunities as you can to practice it, whether indoors with short distances, all the way to the yard or the park. Practicing this over and over to build on reliability is very important. Follow these steps. First, while standing about 4 to 8 feet away from your dog, get down to your dog's level and show enthusiasm. Second, say "come" with a confident tone and pat your thighs or clap your hands to encourage them. When your dog comes to you, reward them with treats and praise. Gradually increase the distance and distractions and practice in various environments to reinforce the command. Try to start with environments with less distractions like your living room and work your way up to more complex environments like your yard, then your driveway, and work your way up to areas with heavy distractions like a park or public areas. Important to remember. While outside, always use a long leash to make sure that you have a hold on your dog even at long distances. Never let a dog off leash in public spaces until your recall and come command are at a high level of reliability. Number 6. Place command. Last but not least, we have the place command, which is great for providing your dog with a designated resting spot. This is useful in situations where you want your dog to stay in one area for a prolonged period of time, even with distractions around. The area for place will ideally be a clear designated spot like a mat, dog bed, or elevated cot. That way, the dog has a clear visual of where he is to stay and rest until told otherwise. Place should mean rest and safety for your dog, so never scold the dog while in that area. You want them to form an association with restfulness and peace while in place. This command can be highly useful when guests are coming to your house. Put the dog in place before answering the door. Another great scenario to use this command is while cooking or during meals. Keep your dog in the designated place area to avoid begging or whimpering at the kitchen or dining table. Here's how to teach it. First, choose a specific spot for your dog, like a mat or elevated bed. Be sure to make it something with clear boundaries. Second, lead your dog to the spot, and the moment their paw touches the placeboard, say "place." It is helpful to use a leash in order to make the communication a lot clearer. Walk away a couple of steps and return to your dog and give treats or calmly praise them for remaining in the place area. Anytime they get out of the designated place area, do not scold. Simply use the lead to guide them back to the place board and say the command "place" the minute their paw first touches the board. Gradually increase duration, distractions, and the distance between you and the place area in order to build on reliability. Practice going away from their view for a couple of seconds and return to them to reward them staying in place. Increase time away from view gradually and always return to reward if they stayed in place. Reinforce the command by placing the place board in different locations in your home or yard. And there you have it, the top 6 commands every dog should know. You will find that you can use these commands for a higher level of control in countless scenarios, making your life with your pup safer and more enjoyable. Remember, practice, patience, and consistency are key when training your furry friend. Your dog will do what is consistently practiced as a pattern in the home, so be sure to practice and repeat these commands throughout the day to get the dog's response to be more reliable. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more dog training tips. Until next time, happy training.